Alright, so once you get everything set up, EVNG has provided a nice page under how to create images in Aruba CX Switch. So I also have a nice step-by-step that is a little bit more updated for the version that we're using, because we're using 10.13. So some of the names and some of the spellings need to be changed just a little bit to make it work correctly. So I have a nice little step-by-step on that if you want to use that as instead, but there's always this resource. Just keep that in mind. So what we're going to do, since all the files have been created and now the disk image should work, and we should be able to boot into the Aruba iOS for the Switch. So in order to get to that, we're going to log into the Eve lab, and we're going to put in the IP address into the browser and then go to the login. Now the login here is going to be admin and the password is Eve. You want to make sure you change this to the HTML5 console so that it opens in a different browser once that lab is open, or once that VM or the iOS is open. So I'm going to hit sign in, and I'm going to close this lab, and I'll just show you real quick. So if you just create a new lab here and then give it a name, and then it will come up with a blank canvas here, and we're going to right click and do node or add a node, and we're going to select the ArubaOS-CX virtual switch, which I already have here. And in order to get this running, we're going to right click and hit start. So that starts the switch. Now bear in mind it does take a minute for it to load, so I'm going to double click it. Again, it opens it into a new tab, and we will wait for it to load and prompt us for the login. Alright, fantastic. We're at the login. So from here we're going to log in with admin and no password. It will prompt us to set a new password. I would recommend either pressing enter twice or putting in something that you can remember, or I'll have to reset it. But that is it for the labs so far. Now we're going to close this down. I'm going to shut this down, so stop it. And now we're going to import a new lab into the EVNG, the ones that are already pre-configured from Aruba. So I'm gonna just delete this because I don't plan on using this again. All right, so I'm going to go to my import, and I have a folder created for all the Eve labs for the 25, 26, Aruba, and I'm going to choose the first lab in our list here, and it wants us to import the zip file that lab is in, and not just the file itself. So that open, and we're going to say upload. And once it finishes, it is successful. There, we're going to open that lab. I'm going to open it. And there we go. So now we have the lab ready to go for that module. If you have any questions, please let me know.